how to buy PulseChain, PulseX, HEX, incentive token, etc. Friends, this is going to be a tutorial. I have to make a tutorial. Send this to your friends and family, people coming in. A lot of people just want to hear me explain how to get in. And we're going to go through it, friends. Actually, there's a video here from our friend CryptoCoffee. He has a very lovely diagram here that goes through pretty much what you need to do. I know a lot of people that they get overwhelmed when it comes through, but the first thing you want to do is the very far left thing here, which is an exchange. Okay, so obviously I've got a lot of Aussies watching. If you want an Australian exchange, there is coinspot.com.au. Okay, so you can actually go to coinspot.com.au, which is here, make an account, or if you're in America, you can go to coinbase.com. So that's the number one most important thing. You have to register on a centralized exchange. Okay, but centralized exchanges, they are easy and they are quick, but they don't have everything there. They have stuff that's more mainstream. And if you want to go and find the real pots of gold, you have to go further along the rainbow. So the first thing you're going to do after you register, it's going to take like a day or two. You have to set up, your license. They have to do a lot of security checks. It's fast. But you got to deposit money into the account. Okay, so on these exchanges, friends, there's always like a deposit function. You'll have to put money from your account into the exchange. And then the most important thing to do after that is to buy Ethereum, ETH, ETH. So if I just go to example page here, if you go to CoinSpot, there's the buy sell area. See this ETH part? If you go to buy ETH, you'll be able to get it up here. You will have to just learn how to buy yourself through these exchanges. Sometimes there's like a market buy order, but that's what you're going to have to do. You have to buy Ethereum, and then what you're going to have to do is, now that's your currency. You have a currency out here on the internet. You will then have to withdraw the Ethereum out of the exchange. Okay, so you will have to make sure that you've registered, you've sent your driver's license and stuff so they can verify you. But there's a problem. Okay, so when you withdraw, you go, wait, where am I going to withdraw to? That's why it's very important you go and get a wallet. You can use MetaMask or Rabby or Internet Wallet. I know there's a few. So it is up to you what to do from here. I'll just show you the examples. If you go to metamask.io in the top left, that is one. It's one of the most common. The problem is they're so popular, they don't add nice features. So it's slow to update features. Another one that is very popular is Rabby Wallet, rabby.io. Please make sure you have the correct website address, okay? MetaMask is one of those. This website here, metamask.io. It is one of the most faked websites in the world because they try to make fake websites for you to download a Trojan MetaMask to basically steal your money. Okay. So when you've downloaded MetaMask, it'll appear in your Google Chrome or your browser up the top, up here, and then you can just log in and just press on through, get this C portfolio garbage. It'll basically just look like that, okay? So this is important. Now, once again, please remember this. MetaMask is a local login. MetaMask does not have a server where you have your login stored from there, okay? It doesn't. When you make an account, it's going to give you 12 words. And actually, they have like tutorials everywhere. They go, hey, you got to understand, right? In crypto, your crypto is not stored with you. Your crypto, my crypto, our crypto is stored on the internet. To access it, we have a key. It's 12 words. Each key represents a number, okay? So those 12 words you generate, that's what is your key to access all your money. If you lose it, it is game over. It is the equivalent of losing tons of gold on your ship as you travel the Atlantic Ocean. It just buries to the bottom of the ocean. No one can get it. The government can't make gold out of thin air and give it to you. That's what happens if you lose your seed phrase. Don't hand out your seed phrase to anyone. Don't talk to anybody about it. Don't write it down on the internet. Write it down on a piece of paper. Keep it in your safe. Okay. And even a nice note for yourself is go to your email and just type in like seed phrase. Type in the word, send yourself an email with the title seed phrase. But in your notes, write down where it's buried. Just in case. Like, hey, seed phrase, check the safe, for example. Okay. That's just one tip for you, just so it's always in the back of your mind. So once you've made your account, okay, this is the important part. Do you remember the first thing we did was we went to buy Ethereum on like Coinbase? Well, now you will go to withdraw. Okay, that's what you'll do. You click on withdraw. You got to take out your ETH. And where is it? What's it going to have? It's going to give you an address field. You go, hey, okay, we'll let you withdraw your money. Where would you like to withdraw to? Well, that, my friends, is where you click on your MetaMask up the top right. You see this button. If you click on it, you see up here, you can actually press it. Beep. This is an address that I just generated. It's like nothing in here, 50 cents in here. So this is actually the address. You can actually copy paste it. You see, you can actually copy paste it now. So what you'll then do is you'll go back to, either Coinbase or whatever it is, and then you will enter that wallet. So obviously I don't have a login here, but you will use that address into the field, and then you will withdraw your Ethereum. So you got to make sure you've selected ETH. You want to withdraw all your ETH to that wallet. Okay. Just obviously some pointers. You can't try this with like $5 at the start, because Ethereum, it's like New York City. It's expensive. Okay. If you're going to do a minimum of this, do like $300 just to get it started. Okay. And yes, Ethereum is like New York City. It's going to get more expensive over time. So there you go. So what happens is after you have withdrawn, after like, maybe 15 minutes or so, in your MetaMask wallet, you will have Ethereum. Do you see this top part here? So this is Mr. CryptoCoffee up the top. Do you see how his wallet up here now has, see how it says 0.03 ETH? It's in this section right here. So he withdrew 0.03 ETH, which just corresponds to about 100 US. So that's good now. So you've done the hardest part. You're like, wow, I now have money in my wallet that I control. Great. Now what you want to do is you're on Ethereum mainnet. You want to bridge out. So if I was to draw visually what this looks like, okay, so let's actually show you. You are on Ethereum mainnet, and I've got the box right here just to show you. So remember, you have your centralized exchange. This is your exchange, okay? And then you basically withdrew money. Now you're on Ethereum network. This is ETH, okay? That's your ETH. And what you want to do is there are many other chains to go to. Many other chains, okay? You have your Arbitrum, your Phantom, whatever. We're going to go to PulseChain, okay? PulseChain, which is like obviously one of the hardest places to get to, most steps, but it's not hard per se, but that's where you want to go to. So to do that, we have to use what we call a bridge, okay? So we do that, we got to do a bridge. So what I've done is you go to, type in Pulse, P-L-U-L-S-E, ramp.com, okay? PulseRamp.com, and it will bring up this website. Now, this website, you're like, wow, it's a bit messy. No. This is done using IPFS. So basically, to protect your money on the chain, okay, it basically stores all pieces of the server on multiple computers, okay? And you can select which path you want to access it to. It doesn't matter. They all work, okay? So up the top is, click up here. See this button, bridge.mypinata. You will click on through, and then the bridge is going to load now. See, the bridge is loading. Now you are on the bridge site. So this bridge, you can move money from Ethereum. You can move it into PulseChain. And also, if you want to exit, you can move it out of PulseChain. Now, in the future, there will be more exchange connections to PulseChain. So you might be able to, we're using CoinSpot or Coinbase. You'll be able to just buy on their exchanges and go right in. But right now, you can't because you're early. maybe when they allow you to do that, we're already like 6 times higher in price. So do you want to buy something now? Or do you want to buy something after it's already gone up 6x? That's what you got to ask yourself. So on this website, PulseRamp, okay, you will be on the Ethereum side and you will want to move money over. Now, here's another thing, right? On your MetaMask, there are settings to connect to the different servers we spoke about. There will be a pop-up that asks if you want to add PulseChain. Mr. Coffee explains.
Once or twice just so that you can add the PulseChain network to your MetaMask account, okay? Let's say I do this right now. MetaMask is going to pull up and it's going to say, would you like to add a network to your MetaMask account? Because the PulseChain network isn't added by default. By default in MetaMask or most wallets, they're just going to show you the Ethereum network and you have to add the other networks. So it's really easy. The website does it all for you. You don't have to do any work at all. Just press the approve button. So remember, we click the switch networks button, okay? Then we click the approve button. And now you can switch from the Ethereum network to the PulseChain network. And you could say...
So basically, you just got to see him add the toggle down, right? Just to view the network for your wallet. So now Mr. CryptoCoffee, he's going to actually enter Ethereum, how much he wants to transfer. Remember, we were speaking about this page here, right? So obviously I don't have ETH in here, but it would be like, okay, I want to put in like, 1 ETH, which is whatever number is. And then you'll be able to, there'll be a button that appears up here. So Mr. CryptoCoffee, he's going to do it and we'll go through. Watch.
0.005. Well, actually it's saying I need to send a minimum amount of 0.018. So let's do the minimum of 0.018, okay? I'm sending 0.018 Ethereum into the land of PulseChain, and I'm going to click send, and I'm going to click send again, and then my MetaMask is going to pop up automatically. I'm going to have to pay this really high gas fee. Look at how high the gas fee is. It's $42. That's not a problem with PulseChain. That's a problem with Ethereum, okay? The fees on Ethereum are extremely, extremely high, and that is why a lot of people don't like it, okay? $42 just to get your money from the expensive network into the cheap network. Now, you're only going to have to do this once as long as you're staying on PulseChain. But if you want to put money on, that's why a lot of people do bigger chunks of money at one time. See, me only doing $100, I'm actually paying $42 of that $100 in gas fees. And it's really outrageous. So my total, with the 0.018 ETH plus the gas fee of $42, it's actually $95. Really not ideal. Really not ideal. So you would click confirm. Okay. You'd click confirm right here. You have to pay the high gas fee. There's no way around it. And once you confirm that in your MetaMask wallet, you can always go up on the transactions tab up here on the top, click on transactions and see the progress of your pending transaction. So transactions from the bridge are going to take about 30 minutes to up to maybe 1 or 2 hours at the most. So you got to be patient and you got to wait. You could see in my past transaction history, I've got bridges mostly from Ethereum into PulseChain, and I've even got one going the opposite direction from PulseChain back to Ethereum. So you can bridge in both directions. You're going to have to wait for its 96 block confirmations, which really ends up just taking about half an hour. So read this part down here, guys. Estimated.
Now, as Mr. Coffee explained, right, you'd go through, you've done the send button through the bridge, and then you wait. And then maybe after 20 to 30 minutes, your money's on the other side. There is a bit of an issue now, though, okay, because ETH, which is what we've seen here, what you just withdrew was gas. This number, this currency, it's your oil, your gas on the Ethereum network. Now that you've moved it to another chain, okay, the gas on that network is now Pulse, PLS. So what do you do? Well, luckily, there are charitable wallets on PulseChain where if you're a brand new wallet bridging in, like you will be, I think within the next 30 minutes, someone will send you, and a wallet will send you like a bit of Pulse to do a transaction. Lucky you. So let's say your money has actually gone through on the other side. You would then have to go to, remember we're on centralized exchanges before. Now we're going to go onto a decentralized exchange. Okay, and the biggest one on PulseChain is PulseX. Okay, so you will type in app.pulsex.com. Okay, and then you'll be able to click on through just like before, and you'll be able to land. It'll be a page like this. You click on it, and you will land on here. But here's the thing. Remember, you got yourself ETH. So if I just go through, if you type in like, you have to type in ETH, it should appear with something that you have up here. You'd actually select, I think, WETH. That's the one that you've actually got in. And then your balance, see this little number up here, it should say something greater than 0 because the money's finally come through. Let's say you had like 0.1 ETH. Okay, you'll be able to type that in. And then it will tell you how much you receive here. You get like 5.4 million PLS. And if you zoom in here, you'll be able to see, oh, it's about 266 US dollars. And you'll be able to click on here through and do it. And what I'll do now, let's actually watch some CryptoCoffee just so he shows you. See, he's got the WETH up here.
You're going to trade that for PLS. Now, PLS should be your first trade. If you want to buy HEX, if you want to buy PulseX, if you want to buy anything else, there's hundreds of coins in the ecosystem over here. You're going to want to make your first transaction buying Pulse because, again, you always want to make sure your wallet is padded with enough PLS to pay for future gas transactions. So the first step would be, let's say you bridged over 1 Ethereum. Maybe you want to trade 0.25 of that Ethereum for however much PLS that's going to give you. So now we just wait until it gets the best price and it's going to tell you the price. Now I don't have any ETH in my wallet, but that's how you would do it. And again, you should have that 1,000 PLS to pay for the gas fee. Now, after you've got some PLS like me, like I've already got 190,000 PLS. Now let's say I want to buy HEX. This is the HEX on the PulseChain network, okay? This HEX over here, that's the old HEX from the Ethereum network, okay? We're focusing primarily, people are focusing their energy on the HEX from the PulseChain network. A lot of people are buying PulseX, sometimes even INC. There's plenty of other things that you can add manually, but
as you guys, you can go through some gentle comments there. I would personally just split them all up. Remember to try to get Pulse first. They're all linked. We can go through more complicated stuff like that. Don't worry about it. Basic. Get Pulse, PulseX, and then that HEX from PulseChain. You can get the rest if you want as well. Now, a common question I always get is people always, after they do this, they're like, where's my money? I can't see my money. I can't see it. It's hard to track, okay? Don't use your portfolio viewer of your wallet, friends. They're usually very unreliable. A better way to look at it is to go to dbank.com and put your address in. Remember, if you go to your MetaMask up here, see your address is now up the top. You can copy paste it. Again, I can give you the link. You see this dbank.com. So you would type in dbank.com, okay, /profile, and then copy paste your address. And now you'll have to bookmark this page. Okay, press on bookmark so you have it. You have now saved your wallet and it shows you all your money on all the chains. See, I've got $1. It's $1 worth. It's like 50 cents rounded up. It just shows you what it's on here. See, this now dbank will tell you PulseChain. So if you just look at that, you can actually see where everything is. You go, oh, I have money over here on this PulseChain, on this address, okay? So in a nutshell, this is everything very, very basic. All of this is using what we call a hot wallet. Hot means it's on the internet. You generated it from the internet. And they are more dangerous if there is a slip up in your security. All right. So you'll have to go to, say, Ledger. You have to get a cold wallet beyond this point. Most important is just to put the money in because you can always transfer it out and eventually figure that out, obviously. But the next thing you want to do is go to ledger.com, okay, which is ledger.com. You triple check. It's literally just from this website. You want to go to products, buy like a Ledger Nano, one of these. I mean, there's so many, man. Just buy like a Ledger Nano X. And then you have a device. Now, this device, your key, remember that seed phrase you stored? It is living on your device. So it never gets entered on the internet, ever. It's just on the device. Your computer talks to it and it talks to the computer when you connect it through. And every time you come to do a transaction, like a confirmation on the MetaMask pop-up, every little transaction, it's going to ask for a confirmation on your wallet. So your physical device. Okay, so your physical device, it's like a check for you. So it makes you slow down your stuff. And it makes you go, hey, are you sure you want to confirm this stuff? It helps you slow it down. It's more better for security. And also, nobody can hack you. That's the thing. When you have a hot wallet, if you're compromised on your computer, all the hackers and thieves, the first thing they do is they go to the folders they know to look at in the background instantaneously. They know where to go grab your seed phrase, that secret phrase, and they steal it and they just steal your money in 2 seconds. So if you are downloading all these files, opening up files from everywhere else, extremely dangerous to be having a hot wallet. Extremely. I don't open any files from anyone. I block people who try to send me files. I never open up any file, any EXE. I don't reply to people. I assume everybody is out to get me. That's how you have to treat these, because it's a one-way ticket. You understand? If you lose your money, no one can give it to you back. It's literally completely gone. However, if you're using a hardware device and the money's on there, it's a lot more safe than it just sitting on the PC, especially if many people use your PC. So there you go. Don't forget to bookmark yourself a page so you can see this. Because if you can see everything in one section, then you're like, oh, I do have money, but it's like on the other chain, because the wallets won't exactly describe everything. So I just also want to finish up by saying, don't stress, chill out. Everyone, when they first start in crypto, the money takes a while to move around. You're like, oh, is it lost? Did I enter the right address when I tried to send something around? You don't know if everything's stored. You have like a panic attack a bit because you don't know, like, it's gone. Where is it? Can we still get it? And everyone wants to know, oh, can we move it out? Yes, everything works fine. It all works fine. You just need to expose yourself to this every day. And yes, look, if this isn't just like using email in the 1990s, okay? Using email, I was like, wow, I can talk to anybody in the world. Yeah, good. But with crypto, going that extra step, you don't just get to talk to people, you get to be 10 times richer than the other people, okay? You really do. So it's worth your while to go watch these tutorials, make sure you understand what to do, okay? I have friends and family often ask me, how does this stuff work all the time? I can't give it to everyone. Seriously, I can't. I'm just telling you now, if you want to stay on the CEX coins, you know, centralized exchanges like CoinSpot and stuff, you're buying coins that are like, they're older. There's already a lot of people in. Remember, you want to buy stuff that not everyone can get to. So you would like to buy into stuff, like, not financial advice. Well, I like that PulseChain still. It's a pain in the ass to get to. It really is, because it tells you that we're still early. And I'll leave you with this. The best time to buy Bitcoin was when you couldn't even buy it. You had to trust a guy on the internet named Satoshi that this .exe file could be downloaded, and then you could mine these coins out of nowhere. That was the best time to get into Bitcoin, when it was literally a .exe file. There was no market. There was no exchange. Same thing. The best time to buy Ethereum, it was not listed on exchanges. They're just super early. So when I get these ideas of being early, I'm automatically thinking of the stuff we've just done. You're like, oh, there's all these things to go through, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, good. Let people whinge. Let people whinge, okay? I promise you, they will come and learn this stuff after the prices have gone up a lot, okay? Like, I'll just show you the Bitcoin price chart. There was no Bitcoin on exchanges here. Look at this. Look at this. Bitcoin, look on the right-hand side. Bitcoin's 1 cent. Bitcoin is 8 cents here. Look at that. Whee! Bitcoin 8 cents, and then it does a 354x. You see that? So the biggest gains come when you can't get everything. I mean, even when you look at HEX, for example. Let's look at HEX, okay? Because it's very relevant to Richard Hardcore coins. This is a monthly chart. Let's put on a weekly chart. HEX could only be purchased on the same style you're purchasing now, a DEX. Look at that. It will only be purchased here. It's still, by the way, still today, it's not even on centralized exchanges properly. Okay, so literally something launches and then it goes and does a 50x here, and then it does another 70x. You see that? This move is a 50x, and then this move is a 70x. So that's right, 50 times your money, and then from that point, another 70 times your money. Exactly. There's no centralized exchange listings. It's a pain in the ass to get to everything that we're going through now. All right, so you're getting to learn that crypto really does reward inefficient things when it's very hard to get to. So hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Feel free to join my Telegram. Everybody is there to help. Also, you will feel panic. You will feel FOMO as prices go up. It's very normal. And I'm just going to tell you right now, prices are going to go up and you're going to feel like you didn't buy enough. Welcome to crypto. Make sure you like, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.